perfect pellet's easy.
It's time. It's time. It's daily time.
It's not crazy time? What's up, Lionheart? How are you doing this morning? What happened? How did Vader die? I don't remember now.
Not bad, man. His heart failed from all the drug abuse, sadly.
Oh, that's what it was? That's how most of those guys die, isn't it? Don't kill an animal again. He's pretty stiff in the ring.
Yeah,
But
that's why WWE is really strict with their wellness policies now.
well, that and the whole Chris Benoit thing, right? That's a weird situation.
Chris Benoit?
Good one. I don't know, that's a whole weird thing. Like their deaths. Well, at least Nancy's death was
Man, I
on.
love that guy. He's still one of my favorites.
Oh man, me too. I think it's weird how her death was on Wikipedia the night before they actually found her. I don't know if I believe the official story. I mean, we found all that stuff out all these years after Superfly. And all the ways that Vince helped him get out of that situation. I don't know if Chris is guilty.
There's a ton of strange things, and a lot of people don't believe the quote-unquote official story. Neither do I.
There's too much stuff. There's too much stuff about that.
I think Kevin Sullivan definitely had something to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think he let it go. I don't think he let go.
I have some ideas.
You know, the whole affair thing. And he did cut a promo way back in WCW that said he was never going to forget what happened.
But I must warn you.
You've probably seen that, Lionheart. It seems like you've seen just as much and are just as big a fan as I have been all these years. Which is awesome.
I have not slept. I have not rested. I have stopped at nothing to create these little jugs of heaven, eh? But now,
grew up on this stuff.
and enjoy your trip.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that.
Lol,
If he did.
I just studied it way too much. I'm actually fairly young. I wasn't even around when ECW was in its heyday.
Oh, that's beside the point. Anybody who knows all this stuff, anybody who knows about Taipei Deathmatch is cool with me. used used to watch WCW every Monday. I always chose.
LOL, I appreciate that, thank you.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate the conversation and you just being here hanging out with me. I always chose Nitro over Raw, though. I liked the High Flyers. I thought the High Flyers got screwed over because as soon as Kevin Nash came over to WCW, they focused all on the big guys. Sadly, Kevin Nash can't even wrestle. He's got 4 moves. You can pretty much guess what every Kevin Nash match is ever gonna be like. And he's not even a good booker. He just books himself.
Never gave any of the cruiserweights a chance after that, and that's bad. The cruiserweights are what defined WCW.
Yep. I don't have time to wait on this one. Yeah, he just booked himself as champion.
It's my favorite YouTuber.
Hey, Certified, what's up? How you doing this morning? I haven't talked to you in a couple days. My friend. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time.
WS been going great. One guy that I sincerely wish had gotten a bigger push was without a doubt the loose cannon, Brian Pullman.
Oh sure, yeah, man. He still, looking back on some of his stuff, did some of the crazier things. Oh, we're not gonna make it.
The gun angle with Austin on Raw was definitely insane.
The gun angle, yeah. That and what about the alcoholic angle for Scott Hall in WCW? He's an alcoholic in real life. Why would they do that? Certified, it's awesome that you're doing great. Glad to hear it. We didn't make it. For that one.
That was just terrible. Same thing with the Oklahoma persona in WCW, blatantly making fun of JR's Bell's palsy.
Yeah, and like, didn't they fire JR? This is my understanding. They fired JR because he went out partying with Flair, and then they were still drunk when they were announcing the release date for WWE 2K16, was it?
Sometime today
Two,
would be
I
nice.
think so,
2K15.
yeah.
So yeah, how would they know that he wasn't just slurring his words because of his palsy issues? You know what I mean? I always thought that was a little bit strange, because JR helped. He
But
didn't
from
do
what I
anything
had
but
also
help the
heard was
company.
that WWE was focusing on younger commentators that would better captivate the audience. I seen this video on DR Phil. It was about a woman who believed her dead daughter was murdered for adrenochrome. DR Phil called her a conspira.
Oh man, I think that footage is a couple of years old now, right? Dr. Phil lost his show over that. Be sure that's the reason Dr. Phil isn't on the air anymore, but he's not a real doctor anyways. And as far as JR goes, I don't think it's a
Success.
slobber knocker.
There are things you could do to lower the price, huh?
Oh, it's only 2 months old?
It's 2 months old.
I feel like that might just be the timestamp on that particular video, but that's a pretty an older story now. Because I've seen that probably more than a year ago, I guess.
Yes, this will work. Now we give it time.
But yeah, she was human
I
trafficked
see
and
we have
everything.
some fresh customers.
I know that story.
À plus tard.
Still in AEW, that's some of the best. JR is some of the best commentating you'll find. Not really a big fan of Taz's commentating. I wasn't a very big fan of him as a wrestler either.
I'll always enjoy JR and Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, Tony's the man too. He's been around forever.
Dr. Phil tried to play dumb like he didn't know what adrenochrome was.
Yeah, Dr. Phil. I don't care for him. Oh wait, there's something about sedating 5 animals super fast or something.
You guys talking about WW?
Yeah. Yeah, just anything wrestling we've been talking about.
Just wrestling in general, yeah. The Rock will always be my favorite.
Yeah, your celebrity people are The Rock and uh, Simon Cowell, right? Not that he's a wrestler, but those are your celebrity people, right? Ah.
The Rock and Mick Foley because of his different personalities.
Yeah, Mick's a good one. He took a little bit too many chair shots. But he's still pretty normal.
I don't like Simon anymore after what I heard, lol.
That's good. I was watching an interview with Mick the other day where there was quite a few years where he didn't want to talk about Hell in a Cell anymore. That was like all he'd ever gotten asked about. I can't really say I blame him. I wouldn't want to answer the same question over and over again either. What was the other one? Naturalist. So rabbits. Whoa. My guns won't. What's going on with my guns? My weapon wheel.
Mick Foley is gold.
Yeah, my weapon wheel is not doing anything. Well, that's weird. And then I can't reload either. Yeah, I like his books. He's got some good stories. Yeah, my weapon wheel isn't doing nothing. Okay, I can aim again. This game is so weird sometimes. Might have to load out and then load back in. Yeah, I can't reload or nothing. Can sample. Do do doodly doo. Oh, there we go. There's weapon wheel. That was weird.
It's time. It's time.
Whoa, what's
It's
happening?
time. Skipping some comments. The Rock will always be my favorite. The Rock and Mick Foley because of his different personality. I don't like Simon anymore after what I heard, lol.
What's wrong with my
Rain
computer,
It was
lady?
gold. Trump's score is now 234, it was just 214. Trump's score is now 234, it was just 214, they haven't changed Biden's yet.
Mm-hmm. In Red Dead land for now. Keep our mind off all that stuff. Let's use let's use a different setup, I guess. Why not?
LOL, my bad. So how about the PS5?
Oh, no big deal. Certified, it's all good. The PS5, I've seen
Sometime today would be nice.
some
Time to make some money.
stuff where it's not really that great.
No, we don't speak of the PS5.
It's a miracle I've got any blood left in me. Anyway, got a local buyer lined up, so should be an easy run for
I've seen some stuff where it's been failing. I haven't seen much on it though. I saw a fail compilation video yesterday, but
I'm not getting this gen of it, it has a major flaw.
yeah, I feel like every first gen
I can
model.
at least say the graphics got better.
Yeah, and it looks like the loading times are a bit faster too. But other than that, some people, well, Lionheart, weren't we talking about this yesterday? And you were saying you'd already seen somebody that couldn't even get them to turn on. And first gen model of anything usually is, well, I've said it before. It's like they make the customer the tester, but you have to pay for
The hard drive
it.
isn't replaceable, so once the hard drive fails, the entire console does. It's not worth $500 if you can't repair it.
Yeah, that's 1,000,000% right. I won't be getting I'll be getting the all digital version when I do get one.
Months to buy it.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna probably wait a year. Hey Cash, how's your morning going? I'm gonna wait until there's PS5 Pro. Then they'll have all the kinks worked out. Cause the PS4 Pro is the real version. All the other ones were just test runs.
I'll get the disc version, I suppose. It's always nice to support physical media, haha. It's 415, been up since like 9. My dad said he wants the first gen. I'm trying to tell him to wait. Has buying the bundle for 1000 SMH. He's wasting his money.
Oh, been up since 4:15 or since 9. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't get this version. I might be getting one for Christmas. I don't think so. I'm kind of hoping that it didn't happen.
I
But
need to tell your dad to get a PS5 and get Red Dead 1 and played it with me. I want
There
a
you
black
go.
PS5. PS3 I mean, dang it, lol. want the Xbox and PS4.
Ooh, don't get the Xbox. Don't do that. Wait, I missed something. Xbox and PS5.
EW Xbox.
Yeah, don't get Xbox. What happened to my hat? Is that it?
I used to play it, then switched to
Yeah,
PlayStation.
there it is.
And I never played Red Dead 1 before. LOL, it'll suck. I have both.
You have the new Xbox and the PS5? Need to clean my guns.
Newest road.
Your PS5 did?
I mean, if you like booger green game cases and a flat controller with non-asymmetrical thumbsticks, then sure, go Xbox. This is anti-Xbox stream, LOL, just kidding.
Just anti-Bill Gates. I love video games, but I just don't like Bill Gates. Never owned an Xbox. Never will. I don't have anything against video games, but oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be killing animals for 24 game hours. Am I doing that? Or okay.
Sega, please come back and give us the Dreamcast 2. We need you.
The Dreamcast. Oh man, what a nightmare that was. I had one of those though.
Anti-Bill Gates, anti-Hillary, anti-Jeffrey, if you know, you know.
Oh yeah, don't kill stuff. I got like 6 game hours left, and then I get a half a bar of gold.
I had a GameCube as a kid.
GameCube, that was a good console. If it still works, it probably is still fun. I had does anybody out there know what a TurboGrafx 16 is? I had one of those too. Those are extremely hard to find. I don't know what happened to
Yes,
mine.
the PC Engine.
Yeah, TurboGrafx 16, I had one of those. Kinda wish I still had it. They had like this little it looked like almost like a credit card with these little silver things on
Helen
them.
going to bed.
Who said that? Well, good night, whoever said that. I don't see who said that.
Get you that Bonk's Adventure on
Yeah,
the hook
that's-
card and have yourself a fun time.
I was just gonna say, that's the game I spent the most time is Bonk. I had a couple games, and it was weird how I got it. It was at a garage sale, and it was in this like cardboard box underneath all this other stuff, and the guy was just gonna throw it out. He wasn't even gonna sell it with in the garage sale. He didn't think anybody would buy it. I told him I'd give him 25 bucks for it, and he said he would take 10, so I gave him 10. And it had like
Impatient, ain't you?
8 or 10 games. And then the issue I had after buying it was there was no way to find any more games for it. I mean, that was way before internet and
Just saying, if any
eBay
of
and
you
all that
grew up
stuff.
with the Neo Geo, I envy you.
Me, I grew up with that. I never owned one though. But that was like, or did you ever hear of Panasonic Reel? Panasonic Reel. Herb sold perfect. Oh, let's go do perfect pelts real quick at Gus. He's right here. This is why Little Creek
The
is the
3D.
best.
Goodness man, bringing it back home.
The 3DO, yeah. The Dreamcast was kind of a nightmare. They had a cool, well, they tried to do like a new style of like Super Punch-Out. That game was, well, it was like a rip-off version of Super Punch-Out. Let me clarify that, but it was pretty fun. I just say it like that because it wasn't their own idea. It was very unoriginal. But the gameplay itself was pretty fun. Like these weird cartoony style boxers.
I never really
but
liked the Dreamcast. It was a failure the second it launched. It's a shame.
yeah. Yeah, I've had a buddy who rented one from like a video store, and then he just left it at my house. He never returned it or anything, and I had it till I moved out of that house. I didn't like it, and I just left it behind for whoever moved in after me.
Reinventing yourself as a humanitarian of late, I hear. Please, take a look. Oh, excellent quality. All right, let's have a look-see.
It would have been way better at the time if it was the PS2 that he would have done that with. Wait, how many? Was it 3 perfect pelts?
How many of those have you got?
Quite a few. Oh, it's 5. Shoot.
All right, what have you got?
3. 2 more. Dreamcast could have had potential too.
Okay, make me proud out there.
I think it's weird that now you can get different, like, different Sega games on. Alright, let's go, boys.
There was a time when I tried collecting heavily for older game consoles. Some woman just gave me a ton of stuff.
That's cool. It's always good when people give you stuff. Whoa, why'd that guy disappear?
Especially random ladies. Emoji happy tears. Like, she gave me a mess. SNES, N64 and a ton of games for each console. One of the SNES games was Castlevania 4, which is like $70 N.
I'm not gonna shoot you, buddy.
Good morning,
Just mosey
Smile.
on through. Hey Stella May, how are you this morning? Yeah, anything that gave me a ton of stuff. How many of those consoles she gave you still work? Cause that's, I wish I had all that stuff still. Wish I would have kept all my consoles as a kid. My brother ended up with most of that stuff and now his son has it.
Doing good, Smile.
Oh, good. Oh wait, don't kill anything. Almost done with that.
Well, on the NES, one of the controller ports was broken, and everything else was missing the power cords and stuff.
So no wonder she gave it to you for free type of thing, or? That's still pretty cool when people do that kind of stuff. Because there are some people out there who are really inclined and can know everything about that and can fix that stuff.
Well, I was more shocked at the huge amount of games she gave me for each console.
Yeah, sometimes the games are... You can find a new console sometimes, but... Like, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on regular Nintendo... You can't find that now. No way. These dailies kind of suck today. Herb sold, we can do that one passively.
I had some good stuff, like I remember I had Zombies Ate My Neighbors on SNES and some other rare games.
Nice. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I remember the cover for that one was like white and green, right? It's like a white and green with 3 or 4 people standing, 3 or 4 zombies standing there. Ooh, wildflowers we can do passively and bird eggs.
Yeah, white and green swirl pattern.
Yeah, and they're just like kind of standing there like zombies do. Paperboy
used to be one of my favorite games, but I can't remember which console it was for.
Well, they had one for regular Nintendo and one for Game Boy.
Oh yeah, where are my manners? Morning, Stella.
Why didn't I drink moonshine when I was at my moonshine shack?
Morning, Lionheart. How are you? Smile. Paperboy was on a ton of consoles, Atari, NES, SNES, and N64.
Hey, don't forget Game Boy. Game Boy was kind of where it was at for that. Remember the Game Boys with the big old magnified screens? What were those magnification screens called?
I think it must have been for regular Nintendo, but I used to love that game. I loved Game Boy.
I can't kill an animal yet. Yeah, you have to throw the papers right into the mailboxes and right onto the doorstep. Yeah, Game Boy though was, well, probably
He was
still
the
is
little
a
pink blob
classic.
character. I played that on Game Boy.
Kirby. Or wait, no, not is it? That's not Kirby. Little pink blob character. That character is still in um Smash Bros. Yeah, Kirby. Well, no, Kirby. It wasn't Kirby. Oh no, yeah, I think it is Kirby. For a second, I was thinking Cubert
No,
from
you're
the
right.
from the arcade game. For a second, I was thinking Cubert, where you have to jump on those little squares. Ah, I can't kill him. I can.
Kirby was wide in his first game on Game Boy to try and appeal to both boys and girls.
Ah, all right. I can live with that. Wait, I have to read that. Kirby was white in his first game.
At the beginning of political correctness, LOL.
Oh. Yeah. Try to appeal to both boys and girls. I didn't know that. Didn't know he started off as white. But yeah, do you
I don't remember him being white. Was he pink on the cover? I know, back in the 90s, everyone wore hot pink. It was cool. Mandela effect.
Everybody wore hot pink. Everybody wore fluorescent everything. Ugly, ugly stuff. Fluorescent and stonewashed.
Look up Kirby's Dreamland 1 on Game Boy. He's wide on the cover art.
Oh, jeez. What is it now? More wolves? I swear they do that on purpose. Kirby's Dreamland 1 on Game Boy. Isn't there some other character that was started out as a certain color and ended up being another color?
Sometimes I wonder how I was born in the 80s. Laughing. I hate most everything about that era, aside from some of the movies.
Yeah, the clothes in the TV shows were all pretty horrible back then, weren't they? Ah, don't run over the muskrat. Where's the other ones? Way down there. I wonder why I didn't drink
I used to play
much.
Mortal Kombat on Game Boy too, I think.
Yeah, man, Game Boy, or I mean, not Game Boy, but, Mortal Kombat when it came out was
The hair, you can't forget those
where it's
beautiful
at.
pumped up locks the ladies wore.
That's such an ugly look. I don't know why people ever thought that was cool. Ah, don't run over turkeys or Antelope. Or pronghorn, I mean.
The first Mortal Kombat on Game Boy, my goodness, it was
Really bad, but... What's wrong with my computer lady? She didn't want to say that? She just felt lazy? Just cut it off halfway? I think Mortal Kombat 1 just changed a lot of stuff in general. Because Street Fighter had been out for a while before that, but